whether or not you can hear her properly, especially with it's our first cooking stream in ages. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, here we go. Hello. Today we're making a roast. There's so much on this table. Tori's only feeding 2 people. How is she meant to do this? Gaute everyone! Gaute! Hello! Gaute Yuyun! Gaute, here we go! Gaute! Hello! We have a lot of food. Tori's gonna show you the most British meal you can have. Because it is very British, like this. If you think it's not British, you're wrong. You're very wrong. Okay, like, you're very wrong, because this is very British. Insanely British. Very British. Okay. I'm gonna try to go grab some other stuff. Like, there's not enough space to do everything. Right? There's not enough space to do everything. But that's okay. But today, we are making a British roast. Delicious British roast. Tori does have a few things in the freezer she hasn't taken out yet, like the gnocchis, which no one seems. Apparently, it's a British thing. Tori didn't know until like very recently that it's a British thing. Hello. Tori, go get started because this is gonna take about an hour-ish to roast. It's gonna take about an hour-ish to like an hour and a half to roast. Now we have to make gravy from it, so let's get started now. Okay, let's just move everything away. So, Tori will explain each individual component as we go. Look at this weird carrot. Look at this weird-ass carrot Tori has. Little nose. I'm gonna take a photo of it. She's gonna take a photo of it. It's a funny looking carrot, okay? It's a funny looking carrot. Okay, we'll keep that to the side for now. Put those to the side. We'll do our parsnips very soon as well. Cause we need to the parsnip takes like 40 minutes to cook as well, so everything takes a long time to cook. British roast takes so long that sometimes Tori can't be bothered to make it. It's a lot of effort. Also, her tracking is not gonna be the best, obviously, because she's moving around a lot. Okay. We leave that there. This is for the gravy, so we can leave that right to the end. Okay, just stuff. If you don't want stuff this way, we'll explain to you in due course. She'll explain it to you. Okay, so we get a bowl. First, we can prepare this. So we're gonna use our herbs. We have rosemary and thyme. Nice. And we have some olive oil, some pepper, salt, a bit of garlic powder, and butter. That's what we're gonna use to flavor our food. Wait, Tori's gonna move this slightly so you can actually see everything. Though you can also see. Wait. For a second, she needs to move her camera a bit. Some dangerous play right now. Okay, let's change this slightly. So Tori, you can see. You might be able to see Tori's torso a bit, but that's fine. She's wearing an apron. You can't see anything. Okay, let's see. Where do we begin? Okay, first we're gonna cut up our thyme and rosemary. So let's move everything out of the way. We're just gonna cut this and drain it out as well because you got all the blood in there. So let's do that. You don't have to wash it because this kind of meat you don't need to wash. Tori doesn't wash it anyway. Okay, just pour it all out. Okay, there you go. Yep, that smells like lamb. Is lamb common, like eaten commonly in China? Like, do people eat lamb a lot? Because Tori never had lamb until she moved to this country, right? Like, she never had lamb before until she moved over here. Lamb is not very common. Lamb is very expensive in Asia. Like, very, very expensive. So no one really has it because it's expensive. Let's grab a knife without... Okay. So, these are perfect herbs for roast. You just want to chop it up. You want to do it... Okay, this knife is crap, but you know. Let's just do it this way. Let's do it this way. So, what we're gonna do with all of this is we're gonna mix it into like a marinade, more or less. Just chop this one up. We can at least chop these up, surely. Tori normally just... Okay, you know what? Let's do this. It's a bit quicker. Normally she has a bigger knife, but she's not really sure where her knife's gone. We're gonna have a lot of mess, by the way. This is a very, like, many plates, many trays. It's gonna stink up. It's gonna stink up your sink. It's gonna stink up everything. But it'll be worth it. It's a very underrated dish. Like, Tori feels like she does always make a chili sauce with it because she always finds normal British roast not as like, not flavorsome, but like she always finds that there's not as much flavor as it could be. So Tori always makes a spicy sauce to go with it because normally you have like mint sauce with this. Tori hates mint sauce, so we're not having that. You're in Tori's kitchen now. You get what Tori gives you. Okay, you get what she gives you. Okay, so it's gonna peel all of these. Tori maybe should have done this earlier, but you know, she wants you to see, because like these spices, like these herbs, they're not very common outside of like Europe and like the UK and stuff. Because she never sees rosemary and thyme in like Thailand. She doesn't know everywhere else, but she's pretty sure she doesn't really see these kind of herbs over there. Okay. There you go. Some more trees. Tori's not sure. You guys know whether or not we have... You guys have, what's the word? You guys have that kind of thing? Go. This is taking so long. She don't have the time. She needs to start cooking the lamb because the lamb takes so long. We got to check the lamb every like half an hour to check the internal temperature as well. Well, we've been cooking our carrots and our potatoes on it, so it's like a few things on one, so it's all good. Okay, and while we wait for that, we're gonna make everything else. We're gonna make our Brussels sprouts. God, thank God for the gift. Thank God. What material is this? This is rosemary. It's a kind of like very herbal, like, yeah, her paws smell like herbs now. It's very herbal. It's rosemary, and this is thyme. It's a herb. You know, it's like peppercorn. You know, it's like Sichuan peppercorn. Gate Shina, gate. Thank God for the gift, Shina. Gate. Welcome. We are currently peeling herbs, the most exciting thing you can see on a stream. But she's not sure whether or not, like, she's not sure what rosemary is in Chinese. Like, what is rosemary? Because Tori's pretty sure it's not very, like, Tori's never seen a recipe in China with it. You know, like, she's never seen a recipe with rosemary in it. So she's not sure whether or not it's like a thing. But we have to make this so that our lamb doesn't just taste like meat. You know, we don't want our lamb just tasting like meat because that's weak. And Tori likes flavor in her food, which is what a lot of British food doesn't seem to have. Tori tends to, like, even in recipes that she follows, like this is a recipe she followed a while ago, but she's kind of winging it now because it's like she's kind of just making it up because she doesn't really like the flavors a lot of cows use. But Tori, this is how Tori would do. She did a roast. Though she did a roast probably like last Christmas, like not 2022 but 2021 Christmas. She doesn't really do roasts very often because there's a roast like restaurant very near her called the Carvery, and it's very, very good. It's just that, yeah, Tori doesn't really. Why would she make a roast when she can just go eat it there? But you know, Tori wants you all to see the beautiful art of British cuisine. Tori could have picked something else. Tori could have picked like fish and chips or something more exciting. But you know, it is the like holiday season. You know, normally you have a roast for Christmas, so it kind of works. Kind of works. You know, it kind of makes sense. Okay, how many more leaves are we gonna have to peel? Okay. These we can put at the bottom of our roasting tin. Okay, at the bottom of our roasting tin, we can at least keep these to make it fragrant. To make everything nice and fragrant. So, we find more twigs. How are we finding all of these? What is this? It is a British roast. So we're just cutting some herbs up. Why isn't this a BiliBili? There's no space in the title. Plus, try teaching you to cook. What's wrong with little Tiger trying to teach you to cook? Okay, you want to chop this all up? Chop this. You just want it like not super fine, but fine enough that you can just like sprinkle and rub against the meat properly. Okay. Right, so you want to put about majority of it. You want to keep some of it. So you want to keep some of it in a different bowl. Because we're going to use that to sprinkle on everything else. We're going to use that to sprinkle on all our vegetables and everything. Because it's very good for the vegetables as well. Keep about this much. Okay. Looking back there. Okay, think of looking. Okay. So what you're going to do here, you can add a hefty amount of pepper. One hefty amount of pepper. Okay. Some salt. Garlic powder. Okay. And olive oil. Try to open this one. Okay. Olive oil. Okay. You get a spoon and you go and mix it. Bit more olive oil. Okay. Mix that right in. Get that nice and pasty. Okay. And before we do that. We're gonna let that rest for a bit. Maybe a tiny bit more salt. Tori's kind of eyeballing it. That's why there's no recipe, because Tori kind of eyeballs her roasts a lot. She kind of guesses a lot of the time what she makes. So mix that all in. We leave that to the side for now. We're gonna go and peel our carrots and cut them into nice chunky chunks. Where's her peeler? Peeler, Toko. Okay. Black pepper? Yep, black pepper. Then again, black pepper is not as used as commonly outside of, like, Europe. Like, everybody uses white pepper. You can use white pepper. It's just a lot more stronger. We're gonna cut this little knob off. There you go. It's kind of hard to cut a carrot if there's a little knob on it. Just random little knob as well. Okay. This is not her usual peeler, so she's not very confident with this peeler, but it's fine, you know? It's fine. Be careful, of course she will. Tinka, tinka. Okay. Go. 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 Okay. She gives the rest of these to the chickens. You can make a soup stock out of it. You can make a little soup stock. Tori might actually keep it for her stock later on. But she's making gravy. And you might as well just use whatever you can grab when you make a gravy. Like all these peels and stuff. Perfect for a gravy. Let me show you how to make a quick gravy. Show you how to make a very pretty, not pretty, but you know, it's tasty. A tasty gravy. Okay. She doesn't do it. She doesn't really want to put this like little knob thing. But she doesn't like wasting food either. Okay. Wait. Okay. Cut the ends off. Okay. There's not that many carrots because she didn't know how many carrots she had actually, so. Thank God for the, oh no. Thank God for the gift. Thank God. Okay. So now we're gonna just move. Okay, we're gonna first open this pot of potatoes. And we're gonna bring our cooking dish. This is our ceramic that we're gonna cook our lamb in. And then we're gonna pour all these in. Okay? We're gonna pour those in. We're gonna put all the scrap in here for now, because we're gonna use it later for our gravy. So you can leave all the scraps in there. Which includes the parsnips and the Brussels sprouts. But we probably won't keep the Brussels sprouts, to be fair. Okay, carrot. Okay. Shove the carrots in there. You do a bit of olive oil on top. Okay. Bit of pepper again. Okay. Bit of salt. And then we're gonna mix it up, mix it in, make sure it's all covered in. Oh, you know what? You can stay in there. Why not? You just simply flavor the flavors, everything. Okay. Oops. So the rosemary is there just to make everything smell nice, so don't worry about that. Okay. So grab your piece of meat. This already has butcher's twine on it, so you don't have to take it out. And what you're gonna do is gonna cover it. You're gonna absolutely massage it in. Just cover it in the herbs, okay? So put it onto its side. Just continue to cover it. You want it completely covered. I'm just gonna move this over here so you can see better. Okay. Let's just put it all over, okay? Just massage it in. Massage it in, okay? Okay, there you go. Massage it in. Flip it out. Put a bit more in. Massage it back in again. This is a very herbal kind of lamb. So this is a lamb shoulder. You can use a rack of lamb legs as well if you want. You can basically use anything with it. Traditionally you do with beef, but Tori doesn't really like beef as much as lamb, and lamb is nicer in her opinion. Okay. Great. There you go. Massage that in. Make sure it's all covered up. You want to roast it on top of the potatoes and everything? There you go. Look at that. Okay. So, wash your paws. With soap, because you did just touch raw meat, so make sure you wash your paws with soap. Just clean it all up. Okay. There you go. Right. And Tori's oven has been preset to 280 degrees. Not 280, 220 degrees. Ready for the roast. So she's been preheating it just before the stream. Don't you just put the carrot? Wait, what? Don't you just put the carrot in the braised mutton? Why can't it blend? What do you mean blend? How are you gonna be? You don't blend the carrot. You're gonna have it roast. The potatoes, carrot. No. You gotta wait. You gotta be patient, or you're gonna see it. Okay? You gotta see how it is. Okay? So we're gonna put it in the oven for a minimum about 50 minutes. So we're gonna check on it around in about half an hour. Okay, wait. Try this to quickly move a shelf. We'll check on it in half an hour to see, and then flip it. So, goodbye. Okay. Half an hour. Let's put a timer on. Okay. 30 minutes. Because we actually need to take the time. We have a meat tomorrow for as well. Okay, put everything away. Do a quick wash of it all. Okay, now that we've done this part, we actually have a bit more time to do everything else. But we're gonna do the parsnips first, because parsnips are a pain. Not gonna lie, Tori hates parsnips, like dealing with parsnips. Okay, let's quickly wash this one so that we can use it later on in the stream. Over there. Now we're gonna bring another chopping board. Okay, another chopping board. Ow. Okay, not bread, but we're gonna deal with the fact that it says bread on it. Okay. So big 30, it's 30 minutes to check it, and then it'll be about an hour to fix it. Taste it. You're not finished the cooking yet. Calm down, every gal. Don't worry, the food will be okay. Can't say Tori tasteless. Why didn't you learn English well at the beginning? You're trying your best. You're trying your best. Don't you worry. Okay. We're gonna deal with the parsnips now. Tori's what to do with parsnips, okay? Right, okay. While she has that up cooking over here, she's gonna move this a little bit out of the way. Do we have a nice cauldron we can use? Do we have a nice cauldron we can use? Tori does have a cauldron. Okay, you need to boil these parsnips for like 5 minutes in salty water, but okay, we're gonna fill this with some water. Okay, put that over there. Okay, and we're gonna boil that. Where is it? Okay, we only have 3 parsnips because Tori doesn't feel like that many people are gonna eat that many parsnips. Okay, put that up. You wanna put a bit of salt in there. Go wait for that to boil. While you wait for that to boil, we're gonna cut these. We're gonna cut those. Okay. Okay. So, Tori actually doesn't really know what parsnips are. If you're asking her what are parsnips, she doesn't really know. She doesn't really know what parsnips are, to be fair. These are, basically, these are, what is a parsnip? It's not really sure at this point. It's like a carrot and a radish had a baby. You know? It's like a carrot and a radish had a baby. Does that help? You don't have to like do them as wet as the carrots. You can leave a bit of the skin. The skin is quite tasty. So she's gonna leave a bit of the skin. It's gonna be a very light, like very little. So you don't have to do all of it, just to get rid of some of the nastier bits. Oh no, screen is black. Oh no. Get rid of reflection, don't worry. Oh wait, Tori's reflection shouldn't be on this. Maybe her torso is, but that's fine. She's wearing an apron. Should be fine, right? Well, if you see anything, just don't say anything. Tori's never sure what you can see in the reflections. But she can't just hide her face, because the problem with hiding her face is that you can't see her model move. So she's kind of stuck in limbo of like, what does she do in terms of all these reflections? She could just go and buy like instruments that are like, none of them are like, you know, non-reflective instruments. Yeah. She does need to cut them into smaller pieces, right? No? Of course. Oh. Maybe she shouldn't be reading things while she's cutting something with a giant knife. She's meant to cut, like, are we not cutting them or anything? No, Tori's gonna cut them into the slices of parsnip she likes. No. Okay. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. while we wait for that to boil, we're gonna get prepared another tin. Yeah, that's it. Perfecto. And kitchen foil. Okay. This will be later on, but this is a tin for our parsnip because we're gonna be boiling them, then we're gonna grill them. So that's why we're doing it 2 parts. And once we do that, we can sort out the Brussels sprouts. The thing that a lot of people hate, this is Brussels sprouts. It's like green circular balls, and a lot of people don't like them. She understands why. They're quite bitter if you don't cook them and flavor them well. If you don't flavor them well, they're not the nicest things in the world. But Tori thinks she makes a version of them that's really nice. So first, go wash your Brussels. Go wash your sprouties. Okay, wash your sprouts. Because we're gonna be pre-boiling them slightly. We're gonna pre-boil them slightly, okay? So, but until that is done, we're gonna cut them. We're gonna cut the ends, because you don't want those dirty, dirty ends. Those dirty, dirty ends. No, no, no. It's not cabbage. It's quite similar. It's the same family of cabbage, but it's not cabbage. It's a lot more bitter than cabbage, you would say. It's a lot more bitter than cabbage. Okay, is it boiling yet? No. So we're gonna cut the ends off. If you want to, you can half them, but Tori's gonna half them afterwards. She's gonna half them after we're done with the primary cutting of the and boiling. We'll because they're only gonna be boiled for a very little amount of time. Very little amount of time, because we're gonna stir fry it with our pancetta and butter and truffle oil and parmesan. And that's what we're gonna do for the Brussels sprouts, okay? So what Tori always does to her one. Okay. Well, this one's kind of gross. Make sure you remove, if you see any like gross ones, just remove the leaves and see if they're okay underneath, because you don't want to keep the nasty, nasty ones. All these vegetables, like this one is 19 pence. So 19 pence is like 1 yuan. You know? Probably less than that, to be fair. It's like half a yuan. It's like 1 yuan. For this whole bag of vegetables. Okay. These will go in for about 5 minutes. We're 5 minutes in the boiler. Okay. Tori needs to think about time. 39. Okay. Okay, Tori needs to turn on the heat on this oven. Okay, just continue chopping. So cheap. Yeah, it's really cheap because they grow way too much over the Christmas period. So now they're super cheap. They're back to like 75p. So like they're back to like 7 yuan, 7.5 yuan now, but it's still pretty cheap for like a pile of veggies, you know? In this country, it's so much cheaper just to cook things yourself. Especially if you're on your own. If you're on your own, it's 100% cheaper to cook things yourself. If you hear Tori's tummy grumbling, it's not. It's not, okay? What is spilling? I can hear something spilling. Is her pot leaking? Should it do? Okay. Just cutting all the ends of these sprouties. Be careful of your fingies. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, come out there, go out there. Tori needs to grab you without burning her fingies. Don't worry about it. Tori did clean everything before she started streaming. So the platform area is very clean. DIY is always cheap. It is, you're right. Though sometimes, like, if you're on your own, this is a bit more spendier. You know, like, because obviously, like, this is gonna feed like 6 people. This is not just gonna feed 1 person. Okay. Okay, just gonna put that to the side. Okay, put that in the bin. Put that in the bin. Just start. Whilst we wait for that to cook, because we're gonna basically what we're gonna do is gonna swap it over. We're gonna take these out and put those in. Because what we're gonna do at the end, that soup, that vegetable soup that we have over there, we're gonna make it into our gravy. Because it's gonna make a bit of chicken. It's gonna make a bit of stock with all these veggies in there. It's gonna make a little bit of stock. So that's gonna be pretty good. Welcome back. There should be a bowl next to these. Don't worry. Tori doesn't want to do any washing. Thank God for the cows. Thank God. Tori will happily take them. She'll consume all the cows. Fine, she'll take some bowls out. We're gonna need a bowl for the parsnips anyway. So we got some bowls out. Okay. And which next bit does she need? She needs to grab this. So which walk are you gonna make fun of her for today? You're gonna make fun of her for her walk, aren't you? Yes, you are. You're gonna make fun of her walk that she's gonna have because you all like making fun of her dirty walks. It's been cooking for 3 minutes? Yes, you're right. Tori's been keeping an eye for it of it. Just gonna stir it in. Okay. Yeah. The Brussels sprouts go for about 5 minutes as well, but not as long, probably. Tori doesn't really know. She kind of just boils them a little bit just to get the initial flavor out. Tori's gonna peel some of these though. They're kind of some of them are pretty ugly leaves. Gotta peel some of them. Okay. Gotta peel some of them. Okay. Okay. 4 minutes have passed. 1 more minute. Okay. After that, we're gonna put it into our colander and let it dry for about a minute. So we're gonna put it back in here and put it over the sink, obviously, but then let it dry for about a minute or so. Okay, and whilst we go let the Brussels sprouts boil, we're gonna wrap these. Okay, we got bacon and we got sausages. We're making pigs in blanket because apparently y'all don't know what a pigs in blanket is in British talk. Okay, then now so. Gonna take these out. Let them dry on our. Okay, let them steam dry. Okay. Oh, okay. Put them in there. Okay. Put them over the sink to let it dry out a little bit. And then we're gonna shove these in. watch out for splashback damage. Okay. These leaves, disposable. Okay. Now we can leave that. What's in the pot? What's the green? They're called Brussels sprouts. They're called Brussels sprouts. Troy doesn't even know how do you describe a sprout? Like, how do you describe a Brussels sprout? They're Brussels sprouts. They're a bit like it's like imagine like a very bitter, tiny, a bitter, tiny cabbage. Probably the best way of explaining it. But it's a bit more bitter. It's very like filling though. Troy can't open the thing. She's gonna get a pair of scissors. We have 8 sausages and 6 bacon, so we can only have enough bacon to wrap 6 of them, but that's fine. So we go bacon. This is maple wrapped. Oh no, we've lost a piece. Okay. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna get one of these. Take it apart. I'm gonna wrap it like that. And that is your pigs in blanket. Okay? You gotta do that to all of them. Okay? Okay. Wrap. Okay. And grab sausage. Wrap. Normally you have them slightly smaller. Also, did she get stabbed? Oh no, she didn't. Okay, Okay, so that's all the sausages we have. Wash your hands because it's important. Okay. Let's quickly read what the 17 minutes at what temperature? 170. So Tori's gonna do 17 minutes. Thank you so much for the gift, Tori. We'll be doing. Okay, just gonna air fry these. So pop them in there. Okay. Pop them in there. We're gonna pop these in. We're gonna turn about halfway through. Actually, there's no point in cooking them now. There's no point in cooking them now because they're kind of like perishing. Okay, so bowl. Put your parsnips in there. Turn the heat down there. Turn the heat off because we're gonna scoop these into here. Scoop them into there. Okay, scoop your sprouties in there. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. What? Go. Go here. Okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, don't worry about the random leaves that are now lost in the void. That's fine. We're not gonna put this over there to cool down. Okay, so what do we do here now? We're gonna add. Thank you for the gift. Thank you so much. Okay, now we have our parsnips. We have our honey. And we need a tablespoon plain old plain flour. Gonna put some of that in there. Just 1 tablespoon. Okay. Okay, and you want 1 tablespoon of honey. Tori needs to open this honey. Open the honey. Okay, and you want 1 tablespoon of this as well. A generous helping, because okay. You want to toss it in. Make sure that honey is nice and covered. Also, that flour is covered nicely as well. Just chuck this. Okay, just melt the rest of the honey in that broth that we're gonna have. Just okay. Okay, you got that now. You got the honey, and Tori's gonna add a tiny bit of white truffle oil. Very little. Okay. And mix it again. Use the spoon if you need to scoop it out of that area because it's now congealing a little bit. Okay. So now this goes in the little tray we did. Okay. You want to put it very nicely, but you know, you can move it so that it's nice and even. There's nothing that's overlapping each other. Okay, you got your honey. You got your flour. Got a bit of truffle oil in there as well. Okay, so what you're gonna do here now is you're gonna take the spoon away. And you're gonna do a tiny bit of sunflower oil. Just a little bit. Tori has so many like unopened things in her den right now. Okay. A tiny bit of sunflower oil. Just to fry it. Basically, you're gonna fry it in the oven more or less. Again. Bit of pepper, a bit of salt, and a bit of our leftover rosemary and thyme. Just sprinkle that on there. Okay, they're all over there. Delicious. Okay. We're gonna add a bit of butter to it. So you want about maybe like basically 2-ish tablespoons. We're just gonna grab the same dirty. Okay. Okay, spread it around. It'll melt, don't worry. But we're just gonna cover the whole area. Put all that butter. Oh, don't make it go over it. Okay, there you go. It's 2 spoonfuls of butter. We're gonna use the butter again, so don't throw it away just yet. Sprinkle more of that on. Have you ever... Oh, Tori loves sunflower seeds. She watched Hamtaro when she was younger. She loves sunflowers. Okay, so now that's done. We're going to put it for 40 minutes, and we're going to do 20 minutes on there for now. So, in the pot, 20 minutes. Let's see what our timer is on. Perfect. Our timer is looking good. Okay. So whilst Tori gets this and puts just wait just for a second. Okay, clean her workspace. Just give her a second. She doesn't have that much workspace, so she's kind of just working with what she has. Okay, we're gonna quickly bring out the lamp and we're gonna spin it and then we're gonna check the internal temperature, okay? It sounds terrifying. Okay, just spin those potatoes a little bit. Spin those potatoes so they're fully roasted, not just partially roasted. Okay. Tori needs to get her meat thermometer. Wherever it may be, where's her meat thermometer? Where is it? So much meat! Well, welcome to Britain. It's all just meat over here. Aha, there it is. Never mind, it's broken. Where's her other one? She does have another one. Toko. Thermometer set. Troy needs you to know when you're medium rare. Troy does not want to cook a rare, like a overcooked meal. It's not done yet, by the way. We still have like a solid half an hour on it. But we're gonna flip it over. Move all the veggies as well. Gonna flip it over just so that it doesn't get all overcooked and everything. Troy doesn't know where her meat thermometer is. Is it? It can't be in there. Surely it can't be in her dishwasher. Where's her beef? Where's her meat thermometer? Where is it? Okay, Troy's gonna go quickly ask her mom. Her mom might know. She'll be right back. She'll be back in a second. Go let the meat. Where it is. She can find an old one which has no more battery, which doesn't help. Oh, there's one here. Okay, she found it. Okay, we can start it. Yeah, go. So what we want is 50 degrees. So we're nowhere near done. So back in the oven you go for about another 20 minutes, and then we're gonna check again. 20 minutes. And then it'll be the time to flip the parsnips over as well. Okay. So now, what we're going to do, we're going to cook the Brussels sprouts. Wok. Okay, heat. An unholy amount of butter. Like, it is cooked in butter. Mainly salty, but it should be delicious. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, just slap all the butter. Like this is just this pure The buttery goodness meal. Okay. Now you put the butter away. You're done with the butter for today. You bring out your giant pot of fuck off garlic. Just melt everything. Okay. Get your giant pot of garlic and just slap some garlic in there. Okay? This is how Tori makes her sprouties. Oh, okay. Do not set the fire alarm off. We're gonna open her window just in case, because she does not want to set her fire alarm off because it's embarrassing. Calorie bomb. What's the oven temperature? The oven temperature for the lamb is 220, and the oven temperature for the parsnip is 190. Okay, we're gonna get a pot of pancetta. If she can bloody open it. Okay, pop that bacon in there. This is meant to be very calorific, okay? Like, this is not meant to be a healthy meal. Okay, coat that butter in there. Okay, close the window because the wind is making the flames not go as funky. Somewhere you can see. Listen, okay? Gonna let this boil out. We're gonna put a bit of beef stock in that one, so we're gonna put a stock of beef stock in there. Whoop. Okay. We're gonna add this cooks. Okay, cook that. We're gonna add like a good amount of vegetable stock or bouillon. Oh no! Okay, yeah, we're gonna add a bit of bouillon in there. Camera, it's okay, we fixed it. Okay. Okay, once the bacon's kind of more cooked, I'm gonna mix that brothy goodness. Okay. Once that bacon's getting more and more cooked, we're gonna add our sprouties. Okay. Okay, stir fry that sprouts in. Okay, just put everything all in. So your spices in there as well. Put the rest of the spice in there. We're gonna chuck all the vegetables. All the vegetable waste. Oh, not the bag. Do not put the bag in there. All the vegetable waste in there because we're gonna make a broth out of it. Get all that vegetable goodness out of your veg. Okay? Let that boil and cook. And shimmer, you want the liquid to be kind of low, so cover it in butter. Okay, mix that in. Okay, the more we mix it in, the better. Go everything down. Okay. Now we're gonna clean up a little bit while we wait for everything to sort itself. Okay. We could put some more vegetables in it. Do you want more vegetables in it? We could put more veggies in it. Okay, everything's looking okay. Should we make a dessert? We can make a dessert. So it won't be done for like an hour. We didn't really plan a dessert stage of everything. We could, if you want to feel like you want a dessert. Tori does have all the ingredients to make her pecan pie again. No, it's probably a bit too much food, she thinks. Maybe you can make it another time. Okay, so you want it to cook, to char a little bit, so sort of let this boil down to cover everything in butter. Okay, gotta heat the thing up. Okay, and we're gonna add a lot of instant gravies, because Troy wants to expedite the process a little bit. But it's better than just having it just straight up. Okay, just mix that in. And then we're gonna add an obscene amount of salt. Because that's how you make gravy taste good. Crack that. Crack, 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 crack. Okay, I'm gonna turn the heat off for this. We're gonna let the rest of it just cook on its side. Okay. Have you noticed that none of you have seen a single chili yet? Won't it be salty? Don't worry. Don't worry. It won't be that salty. This will be pretty salty, but you're having with a lot of different things. You're having with a lot of roast. This is just gravy, so don't worry about that. That's just the tip, the little dip you put at the end. But Troy just wants to cook this so that it cooks. We could put wine in it if we really want to, but doesn't really want to put wine into it. And now we're gonna let it boil right down to literally nothing, and then that'll be our gravy. We're gonna add the lamb juice in it once we're done with the lamb juice. Let's just check everything out. That's looking quite good. Ah! Stuffing! Where's her stuffing balls? We need the butter back again. Okay, so stuffing. What is stuffing? Stuffing is just bread. It's bread and seasonings. Okay? It's bread and seasonings. We're gonna go cook this. So what we need is a bowl. Okay? We need a bowl, and we need put some boiling water in. It's literally like a pack of wheat. Okay. Pour the pack of wheat in there. Okay. And then you're gonna put some boiling water. So we're gonna heat up some boiling water, and we're gonna add 270 ml. So let's get a measuring cup. 125 here. So we're gonna just put two of these and a little bit more. There is no chilies. Do a light, a shimmer, not aggressive boiling. Okay. We're gonna put that into a bowl now. I feel like this is a bit too big of a bowl. Should I have a smaller one? Doesn't have a smaller one. She not have a small. Oh, she does have a smaller one. Okay, wait, it's over here. bowl, but she feels like the smaller bowl is too small now. Okay. As you can tell, she doesn't really plan these things well. All that bacon. Delicious. Bacon and garlic cooked in butter. Okay. Gonna put that in the sink. Okay. Our stuffing pile is done now. We're gonna cover that up to let it keep the heat and further cook on slightly. Okay, so we got our stuffing bowl. We got hot boiling water. Be careful with this, please. We need 2 cups of it. 1, 2, and like a little bit. Okay. There you go. And then we're gonna mix this in. You can add another butter into it if you really want to, but she feels like we have too much butter already, so we're not. Okay, so you wanna mix this. Mix that all in. Okay. Get that good mixing in right there. And here comes the fun part afterwards, okay? I'll let this cool down to a point where you can touch it because it is still boiling water. Please don't forget that. We're going to roll them into balls. We're going to roll them into little balls. So, or into whatever we want, honestly. You can roll them to whatever the hell you want, but, you know. Turning the balls is more fun. Let's grab some plates and another tray. And cover that tray with more kitchen foil. Okay. There we go. Right. We're gonna wait for this to cool down ever so slightly so she doesn't burn her fingers. Okay. Okay. We're gonna let it stand for about 10 minutes while it thickens and all congeals and stuff. Look at it. It's congealing. But we let that rest for about 10 minutes. 5-10 minutes. Okay, so we let that cool down. We're gonna mix our veggie soup. So you want that to be thick. So we're gonna leave that to congeal for a bit longer. And that's our Brussels sprouts done. And Troy's gonna start. Maybe she won't start it yet because we're gonna have to wait until everything else is done for the pigs in blanket come out. No! Won't come out. That's sad. Cooking cow, evening go take a tea. Look very hungry? Don't worry. This is not everything. But cow evening and Happy New Year. Happy New Year, every cow. Then again, you guys got your New Year coming up in like end of January, right? You know, the Chinese New Year? The day that Toriko gets a lot of red envelopes, just like she should not be allowed red envelopes. No, she's allowed red envelopes. She's just you know when you're a bit too old? Thank you for the gift. Thank you. You know when you're too old, you're not meant to receive hongbao at this point, but like, you're not married. So, you can still get the hongbao. So, Joy kind of wants one. But like, she's a bit old now, isn't she? You know when you're a bit too old to receive hongbao? And like, they're like, oh, you should probably not be allowed to get it anymore. And Joy's like, no, she wants hongbao. You know, she wants it. But you know, she shouldn't have it. She knows that enough. Okay, it's still too hot. Oh, it's very hot. Okay. While we do that, Tori's gonna do some washing then, she guesses. She gets to do some washing. You can just watch this boil. And everything cool down while Tori... Tori apologizes for the noise. I'm confused why this is not rolling out as usual. Oh, that's a bit weird. Okay, it's fine. Tori will just fill it in as usual. Pretend not to see what happened. She didn't even know what happened, but that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna just put some dish soap in this because it's oily and oily things tend not to come out. Okay, Tracy's doing some washing because she doesn't want to do all her washing in one go later on. So please don't judge her for doing washing on stream. But she doesn't really want to spend 6 hours washing after this. Should we make a dessert? We could make a quick dessert. Tori's not really sure what dessert we can make, but we can make something quick. But she doesn't. It's not that much time in between. Like once we finish with the lamb, it's like go time. Everything is gonna go. Now everything is speeding along after that. Oh, it's the freaking chopsticks that are poking. Okay. Right, okay. Close that. Wash her paws. Clean her wok because you guys keep on making fun of her wok. She probably needs to buy a new one, to be fair. Probably needs a new wok at this point. Tori bets all the cooking videos you've ever watched have been like super clean, fancy gadgets, and Tori's like, nah, she cooks like an old lady with a budget. She cooks like an old lady with a budget because that's exactly what she is. An old tiger with a budget. And she's lazy, so she doesn't want to do a lot of washing, so the washing is kept at a bare minimum. Okay, how is this looking? You don't see any carbs? No, there's some carbs. Don't worry, this is technically carbs. Okay. Okay. Ho, 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 hot, 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 bowl. Spoonful in bowl. A bit more in this bowl. Okay. Hoop, hoop, hoop. Hoop, 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 hoop. Boy. Hoop, 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 hoop. Unequal ball. Okay. Next paw. She has very heat resistant paws because after cooking for so long, you kind of develop the ability to not feel pain when you touch hot things, but she can like subdue it, you know? She can like win it away with willpower. That is not a good thing. Tori would not recommend it. It does hurt, but like Tori, it's not that bad. Okay. Oh! Okay, well, she's gotta finish this up first. Screw the timer. She needs to finish this up because she'll put it in when she takes everything out as well, so. Okay. Bowl. Okay. Bowl. Bowl. Oh, this one, the bottom of it is a bit warmer than the others. Bowl. Probably about 2 more bowls after this. Oh, that one's a warm. Okay. Ball. So some people just like throwing it like just as it is. Tori likes making them into balls. It feels like it feels more prim and proper if you do it into balls. Like she feels like it's more like a proper roast if they're into stuffing balls. Okay, put that in there. Okay, wash your paws. Don't eat the things because it'll ruin your appetite for later. Wash your paws again. Just wash everything out. Did Tori burn her paws? Horribly. Okay. So put that to the side for now because we're gonna take our. We're gonna first take our parsnips out. We're gonna flip them. We're gonna flip our parsnips. Flip our parsnips. 1 flip. 2 flip. Okay. Flip them. No. Flip the parsnips. Okay. 3 flip. Oh, we already flipped you. Oh no! That's a bit of the foil. That's not good. Well, everything's gonna leak onto the main thing now. Oh well. Flip. 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 This tin foil is bad. Oh no, this one's gonna rip the thing for sure. Oh no, never mind. It ripped the parsnip instead. Okay, then this goes back in for another 20 minutes. Okay, lamb. Oh, her face got pummeled by air. Okay. Right. Okay, that goes in for 20 minutes. Okay, let's just see. Let's see our internal temperature. Just gonna quickly pull that out because you need to charge her iPad to see comments. Achoo! The potatoes are well roasted now. Here's your carbs if you're thinking about your carbs. Okay, why is it not moving at all? Okay. Okay. Why is it going down? She wants to see the internal temperature of the meat. Okay, looks like it's okay now, so we're gonna take that out. We're gonna start our timer for the sausages. We'll leave that to cool ever so slightly. Flip it up. Okay, we're gonna leave that to sort itself out for about the last 20 minutes of everything. Okay. And we're gonna put this temperature down to 180 and we're gonna do another 20 minutes. Another 20 minutes. Okay. Right. What do we do now? Okay, we're gonna mix the gravy. The gravy is thickening, as you can tell. It's slowly thickening, so we're gonna continue on for another 20 minutes to thicken it up even more. Tori doesn't think there's that much sauce that we could use, but the roast potatoes look good. The roast potatoes are roasting quite well. We will let that rest for about 10 minutes. We're gonna let that rest. The stuffing bowls are being cooked. Everything's being cooked, which is very nice. Okay. And in the last 8 minutes, we will put our Yorkshire puddings in. Okay, we will put our giant Yorkshire puddings in. So this is what defines what a British roast is, apparently. Because Tori didn't know that this was not a thing outside of Britain. So they're basically giant pieces of muffin. Like, that's probably the best way of describing what a Yorkie is, okay? It is very British. If you ever come to the UK, you definitely need to try a Yorkshire pudding. Because that is it is like peak British. Peak British. Okay, let Tori right here. Yummy, yummy. It is pretty yummy looking. But we must let it rest first. So, a Yorkshire pudding is one of these. It's a giant, it's just a piece of bread that's gigantic. Like, it is massive. Then again, these are like especially large ones, but Tori couldn't make them herself, but she doesn't really have enough eggs. She doesn't have enough eggs, so we're kind of stuck with it. Maybe she'll put it into an actual tray instead. She'll put it into an actual tray instead. Okay. She doesn't really have a space for it. Just put it over here for now. She doesn't really have the space for it. Okay. A little reflective thingy. And then we can put... This will go in for 6 minutes. Okay. So these will go for 6 minutes in the oven. So... we could put them in now. We'll put them in now. Why not? Okay, 6 minutes. So therefore, it'll be 6 past 30. So 6 minutes past 30. Okay. Cook that. Make that stew even better. Okay, stab the meat and see where it goes. The ideal temperature for rare is like 50, so... But she does like it like more raw than it needs to be. Shouldn't you be watching this tonight? You're hungry now? So you all were saying it's tasteless, it's boring just earlier. Now you're like, it looks delicious. Make up your mind. Okay. Let's try a bit. The gravy's good. The gravy's good. Okay. We're gonna move this away to somewhere that can keep it. We're gonna check on the sausages. Yep, that's doing its thing right there. It's frying it. Okay, put that away. We're gonna put the bowls away now. As minimal cleaning as possible later on. So we're gonna just do some quick washing. Okay, put that in there. Should we make a hot drink? Should we make a hot chocolate? Let's make a hot chocolate. You know, that's a comfort. Maybe a hot chocolate. That sounds good actually. Yeah, let's go make a hot chocolate. That's a good thing to do while we wait for it. The lamb to cook. For the lamb to like cool down while everything else is cutting as well. Okay. We have our little trusty pot that's a bit too reflective for her liking. She's gonna like put her paw marks on it so you can't see the reflection from it. It's a bit terrifying, not gonna lie. Okay, put your milk in there. Okay, once you put your milk on there, Tori's gonna let it boil. You're gonna boil that milk. Tiger likes raw meat. Tori likes medium rare. Oh, rare. She doesn't like well done. Well done is weak. You're weak if you like well done. Okay, just continue boiling that. We're not gonna let it continue boil and evaporate out. Oh, the potatoes look good. Tori normally doesn't like potatoes, but she was like, okay, she has to make it a proper British thing, so she has to make it. Okay, we're gonna do a nice banoffee pie. It's a very common brand in the UK. It's a very posh brand, but it's banoffee pie, white hot chocolate. So that's what we're gonna do for that one. Okay, let's see. What cup we can use? Tori's gonna use her pumpkin cup. No, her hedgehog cup. She's gonna use the hedgehog cup. Hedgehog cup. Okay. Well, now we're kind of in like a slow purgatory. Just to wait for everything to cook and cool. We're just gonna boil this up when we can. Don't use that spoon. Use another spoon. Now you're hungry. Don't worry. Food will be served soon. It will be served soon. Not gonna lie, she's not really sure how she's gonna serve the food. She does have her trusty plate though. The trusty plate is still here, which is very good. Okay, well, that can be like left somewhere else at one point. That can be left there for now. Okay, let's drop everything onto the dishwasher for now. Well, okay. A little bit longer, and that should congeal up to Tori's personal favorite. Like your desired your desire of gravy thickness is up to you. Tori likes a very thick gravy. She's a fan of the thick gravy. Thick gravy is beautiful and it's the best. Okay, she's gonna flip the stuffing bowls in the oven, so no, let her flip them without ripping them apart. Okay, flip them a little bit. The yolkies are looking good. Tori's basically cooking for both her ma and herself, so that's why there's gonna be 2 Yorkshires. How is this looking? Is this boiling yet? Nope. She'll make another plate. She'll get another plate for her ma. Okay, that looks ready to be snipped. Snip, 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 snip. Snip. Pull. There you go. You can chuck that away. So that twine just keeps everything wrapped together and nice and not nice and tied up. We're gonna cut that. We're gonna take that into another tray and cut that nice and juicy lamb. It looks very juicy, so pretty happy with that. What else do we need for our little? Wait for this to boil, because Tori still wants her milkies. Nom 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 nom. Nice lunch. Most gals have this for lunch every weekend. You know, like most British gals have this every weekend. Tori can't have it every weekend. That's a bit too many. That's too much for this tiger to eat in every weekend. You have it like once a year. Okay. We're gonna flip the sausages. We're gonna flip the sausages so they're not just cooked on one side, even though we don't need to, but it's good for it anyway to flip them. Try cooking them in an air fryer. You don't really need to, but might as well. Okay, let's get the chopping board out. Tori's just walking around her kitchen being like, oh, where is everything? That's the problem. Okay. She could leave it to rest for a bit longer, to be fair. Maybe she'll let it rest for a bit longer. Until this milk boils. We're kind of in like, we're in waiting period, okay? We're waiting for everything to cook and everything to boil. And we're gonna have a nice hot chocolate. Look at this, it's nice and thickening now. Ah! That's what she was gonna do. She was gonna make a Thai sauce to go with everything, because she likes Thai sauces. Okay. Grab one whole lime. One whole lime. And a little. Okay, one whole lime. Where's her juicer? There you go. Okay, and she's gonna cut that lime. Okay. Get her bowl for her sauce. Okay. Oh, you can't really see it, but a bit worried about this. Here, just swap it over. Tori doesn't want to destroy her nice plate. She's just gonna use a random cheese board to do the rest of this. Okay. Can you see? Okay, good. Is this a Yorkshire specialty? No, the pudding is a Yorkshire specialty. A roast beef is like the UK specialty. Is it this way? She's not actually sure how this thing works. Her lime's a bit too big. Her lime's a bit too big. Her limes are too big. She can't use it. She's gotta get her trusty one out. Where's her trusty? Where's her trusty grinding thing? Do you even know where it is? Ah, it's here. Okay. What we're making now, the Thai sauce. So don't worry. This is not British anymore. This is Tori. Okay, that looks like it's nice and boiled now, so we're gonna turn off. Oh no, we turned off the wrong heat. Put that back in. Okay, that's nice and boiled now. We're gonna add a few good teaspoons of this into our hot chocolate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5. Okay. Put that away. I'm gonna mix that in as it melts. Okay, there you go. You got your hot chocolate. So Tori's gonna put that to the side and we'll pour it onto our bowl once we're ready, because Tori has no space on her area to work with anything at all. Okay, squeeze that lime. So we want like the juice of 1 lime. Oh, the sausages are done. Yep, they look pretty good. So we're gonna keep them in there for now. We're gonna take our puddings out. Our puddings are out. Look at them, they're ready to go. I'm gonna just transfer them onto each plate that she has ready. Okay, she's gonna put that somewhere else because she doesn't really know where else to. She can put it back in the oven. The only place that has space at the moment, just the oven. Okay, squeeze it out. Squeeze all that juice out. Okay, juice squeezed out. Okay, squeeze that juice. Squeeze that juice. Squeeze the juice out. Go, go, go. You can just use lime juice if you can just buy it. Okay. Okay. There you go. You can use the limes if you want to use as like a dishwasher as well, like an extra shine to your dishwasher. But Tori can't about today. Okay, so for her sauce, you need one shallot or scallion or whatever you want to call it. One of these bad boys that you will chop up. These aren't the Thai ones, but you know, Thai ones are expensive over here, so Tori gets the cheaper ones. Okay, so these are slightly smaller onions, like they're the same flavor-ish, but they're definitely sharper. And in Tori's opinion, they're perfect for this sauce. Tori sauce is this Tori's favorite thing to make in terms of sauces. Just her favorite thing to make in terms of this general sauces. Oh, her alarm is about to go off, so she's gonna go and turn everything off. Oh, yo, she got attacked by some air. Okay, cool, turn off that off. Everything is now more or less cooked. Okay, but we're just gonna continue making our sauce while everything just cools down and cooks a bit further. Okay, put that in. You probably don't need this much, but Tori really likes an oniony sauce. Okay, you can put the rest of it in the broth though. She doesn't need that much. She doesn't need that much. So pack everything in there. Okay, let's mix that in. Continue to cook that. That's like the last thing we touch. We don't touch that until right at the last second. Because the longer we leave it, the better it is. Okay, so now we can get some fish sauce. Where the hell is the fish sauce? Where is her fish sauce? Fish sauce? Fish sauce? Where are you? Is it in here? Oh, it might be in here. No? Can I tell Tori she doesn't have any fish sauce in her Asian household? Impossible. It's a lie. Okay, Tori's gonna use her fancy fish. No way she doesn't have fish sauce. Where the hell is her fish sauce? How is she, of all gals, not have fish sauce in her household? Well, at least she knows she's gonna have to take a trip to the supermarket again. How is there no fish sauce? That's sesame oil. Why does she have 2 bottles of sesame oils but not fish sauce? Confused tiger noises. Extra confused tiger noises. Yeah? That's veggie oil. That's not... Okay, Tori has to use her fancy expensive one. Where's her fish sauce? She won't question it, but she's kind of like, where did it go? Did someone use it all? Fine, she'll just use her fancy fish sauce. It is time for it to go anyway. Make fish sauce. You know how long that will take us? That will take us so long to make fish sauce. You know how long that would take us to make fish sauce? Okay. Righto. Okay. While Tori puts this over here, she's gonna take everything else out. That's no longer warm. Okay. Okay, so that is the parsnips. She never gets them perfectly done. She might grill them for a few seconds. Okay, that's the stuffing balls. She doesn't really know where to put it. Doesn't really know where to put it, but she'll put it in the oven for now. Because she'll put everything on a big spread afterwards. Okay, we're gonna take that out though. And we're gonna quickly grill them for about 2 minutes. A high grill for 2 minutes. Okay, we're gonna mix this a little bit. We're gonna put some tamarind in. Tamarind sauce in. Okay. And we're gonna get some sugar, which Tori doesn't even know where they are. We'll just go grab a sugar cube because Tori doesn't know what normal sugar is. So 1 sugar cube in there. Okay. And we get our chili flakes, which Tori doesn't even know where that is either. Everything is moving in her house and she doesn't know where anything is. Is it frustrating? Not really. It's just more like she's just lost all the time. Where is... She definitely has a pot of just chili flakes. Where did it go? Where is her pot of chili flakes? Why does her mom move everything in her den to a point where she doesn't know what anything is? Why she found another bag of it, but it's not the bag she's looking for, but she'll use it. Okay. Tiny bit of Thai chili flakes. Okay. And you want a bit of crushed mint. Tori always keeps a box of frozen crushed mint. Well, she thinks she keeps a bottle of frozen crushed mint. Not sure anymore. Oh, there you go. So this is frozen. It's frozen mint. Okay. Just gonna pour all this crushed mint in there. There is some ice as well, but that's fine. You should technically use fresh mint, but Gray is not willing to deal with that every time she wants this sauce, so. Okay, just mix it in, mix it in. There you go. This is Tori's sauce. It's what she. Oh, you can't even see it. Her head's in the way. There you go. That's a normal sauce. Go! Then go for the gift. Then go. Yep, that's perfect. We're gonna leave that to the side. And we're gonna begin. We'll carve. And then we'll begin the final. Okay. So, what do we do? Okay. Turn that off. Okay. Perfect. Okay, what we're gonna do with that, actually, probably a better idea is to get one big bowl and just pour the contents of it in it. Okay, so there you go. We do need a metal strainer for this because it is quite hot. What the hell is in there? Yeah. Oh, that's fish. Never mind. Okay. We only want the gravy. We don't really want the veggies. Only the gravy allowed. Okay. Get that, all that. Okay. Go rest, get that rest somewhere else. Okay, we're gonna put that somewhere else quickly whilst we do everything else. Oh, where did we even put it? Put it over here. We'll let that cool down even further. Okay. Right. So carve the meat now. Okay. It's not carved meat in a long time, so let's see how this looks. Okay. Look at that inside. It looks kind of cooked. Not really 100% sure, actually. No, that's cooked. Okay. Oh, not gonna stay together. Oh, it's kind of rare, but Tori may have overcooked it. It's kind of sad. Okay, we're gonna cut it into slices. Oh, some of it's still not cooked. We're gonna have to put it back in the oven for a bit. Some of it is cooked, some of it is not cooked. Then again, with lamb, you can eat it raw if you want. Okay, Tori's gonna grab a bit more. Is that cooked? The middle bit is not cooked. The side bit is cooked. The middle bit is not cooked. The outer bit cooked. Inner bit not cooked. So, what do we do? Do we shove it back in? We'll shove it back in. Because all of this is cooked. That's good. Oh, it's good. this off. Okay, back in the oven it goes. Does it need to go back in the oven? Cause she might only put some of it back in the oven. She only might put the bit that is like not 100% cooked, which is like only like this much of it. The rest of it is cooked. So it's probably just this one little bit area. That bit is not cooked. So we just cut this off. And we'll shove it into a little tray by itself. Everything else is cooked. So Tori doesn't want to overcook it. Okay. Just shove it onto its own tray. Okay. And then shove it back in the oven for like... Okay. 220. Okay, let's take everything else out. Because we can just carve and cut the rest of this. Okay, so we're gonna shovel that. We're gonna move everything else out of the oven before it ends up overcooking. There you go. We got our roast parsnips that are now nicely cooked. We got our sage. So we're just gonna put them in the same bowl as the parsnips. Because we need space. We don't have that much space right now. I'm not gonna lie, we don't have that much space in this kitchen. Tori does have plans to try to extend her kitchen to make it bigger. But at the moment, we have small kitchen. Okay. She knows what to do here. She's gonna just open this up. Put that there for a second. So these are the sausages in pigs in blanket. Okay, nice pigs in blanket. Basically, just sausages. Sausages wrapped in bacon. That's what a pigs in blanket is. It's beautiful. Okay, let's just cut all this lamb to smaller bits. Okay, yep. So the rest of it is cooked. It's just the other one. So we probably just didn't spin it enough. Or we didn't leave it one side longer than the others. Okay, let's cut it all up. Into chunks as well. Okay, so let's put that away. Gonna put all the meat back into the juicy area. Gather more juice. Okay. That's the roast lamb done. We're gonna put the pigs in blanket on top of it as well, so we can get rid of this area to start plating up. Gonna turn off the fan so you can hear Tori a bit better. Okay, gonna put that away. Delicious. Okay, move that away. Normally she uses her small tray to display everything, but we're gonna bring back this original tray. Okay, so bring back the original tray. That's our Brussels sprouts. So look, it's not only all meat, okay? There's some veggies in it as well. Mix that in to make sure that the butter is all done. Okay, we're gonna move all these again. These are delicious stuffing balls. Delicious stuffings. stuffing balls in the corner here. Okay. Pop that there. Oh, it has been popped. Okay, we're gonna just move some of these. So what we're gonna do with these honey roasted parsnips, we're gonna sprinkle it with a bit of parmesan. Without hopefully not eating the freaking metal as well. We did not put enough oil, which is kind of sad. That or it just hates Tori. Poor BiliBili. Oh no. What? It's because the honey stuck onto it so well. Please. Please don't stick to Tori's pole as well. Tori doesn't want that. Oh, everything is stuck. Okay, everything is getting stuck. It's not a good sign for this Taiga because everything is ripping. Okay, let's put all the parsnips that have not been contaminated by pure gravity and stickiness. Why did she bother even using foil? Because it's gonna leak through anyway. Okay. Okay. I hope you enjoy your meal with a bit of metal in it, you know? A bit of iron's good for every gal, you know? Okay. What's a bit of metal in your meal? Oh, it's so sticky. It's because of honey. We used honey. But honey parsnip is like the best. Honey parsnips is so delicious. It's worth it, but it's such a pain. Because if you use foil in it like Tori did, you're going to get this. You're going to get a problem with this. Which, it tastes amazing. You know? It tastes delicious. It's just a pain. Absolute pain, you know? This is gonna get stuck here and Tori's gonna have to like cut it off. I'm gonna straight up just cut it off because it's annoying. Okay. No, it's not all cut off. Don't worry about it, okay? Next time, don't use tinfoil, everyone. Don't use discount tinfoil or else you're gonna get this happen to you. You're gonna have this happen to you. Oh, hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. Bloody hot. Oh, go. 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 Okay. It's trying its best. Everything is too sticky. It tastes really good. It's just sticky as all hell. It's just so sticky. But it's fine. We're waiting for the rest of the lamb to cook anyway. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you. You know what? Tori's gonna deal with this later on. The rest of it can be dealt with off stream. She'll wash her paws. She spent time peeling it. Okay, so we have a Yorkshire pudding. Oh no! Camera! Okay. We have a gravy. We have a Yorkshire pudding, which is the base. We have our Thai sauce, which is definitely not meant to be there, but you know, Tori likes spicy flavors. And she's gonna have her hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. Perfect amount. Okay, let's play everything up. Okay, so I'm gonna play everything up. You're gonna grab yourself your lambs. the yoki itself. Okay. Grab your stuffing balls. You can put that to the side if you want. Grab your carrots. Delicious, delicious carrots. Grab a roast potato or two, because if you like roast potatoes, you like it, but Tori's not the biggest fan of roast potatoes. Grab yourself a pigs in blanket. Put all the vegetables on one side, put all the meat in one side. We're gonna try to make this pretty, okay? Because it's hard to make a roast pretty. Roast is not meant to be a pretty dish at all. It's like a pretty ugly dish. Okay, so Brussels sprouts. Oh no, good. Oh no, it's gone. Okay, okay, don't worry. That's good sprout. Okay, then you wanna grab, Parmesan. Okay, grab your Parmesan, because we're gonna do a bit of sprinkle Parmesan on our parsnips. Give her a second, she needs to open the packet of Parmesan. Okay. Open her packet of Parmesan. Okay. She's going to sprinkle it. Go. Okay. There you go. Honey and Parmesan parsnips. Oh no, why are you not focusing? Focus! Okay. Goodbye? Wait, what do you mean goodbye? Is she disappeared? Did she disappear? Oh no, she hopes she didn't disappear. Okay. She's gonna sort out this Parmesan pot in a second. But you do that later on. Okay. Is everything okay? Okay. So we'll put our parsnips on top. Okay. Parsnips, maybe a few more carrots in there. Okay, a few more carrots. Another sprouty right there. Okay. And everything's all fine? Excellent. Okay. And now, you get your giant spoon for your gravy, and you put that spoon in there, and you drown that thing. You just pour that gravy on. You pour that gravy on. You can drown it if you want. The more gravy you like, you can have more. Okay. Troy thinks, is that everything? Troy sometimes forgets what she puts in and what she doesn't put in. But there you go. This is the most traditional British Sunday dinner you can probably get, except for the fact it's a roast lamb, not roast beef. But it has everything except black pudding, because Troy doesn't really like black pudding. There it is. You wanna eat it? It is very good. Troy always thinks her roast dinners are very good. She always thinks her roast dinners are good. And she has her hot chocolate. Let's sip of it. Hot chocolate is nice. And she has her Thai sauce. Chili sauce, because her mom won't really like the British lunch. She won't like it. She knows her mom won't like it as much. She knows her mom don't do the British food very well, so she had to make Thai sauce for it. Okay. Wash your paws again. And we're done. This is very spongy. It's very nice. But we're done, everyone. Wow. We're done. We're just gonna stop cooking that other piece of lamb in there. But we're done. We're done, everyone. It only took us 2 hours. That's not too bad. Considering, you know, sometimes roast takes hours, like as in like a whole day to make, you know, like a Christmas dinner. If you have a turkey, that takes a long time. Turkey takes so long. But we did it. There you go. Ta-da! I'm just gonna take a photo of everything. Just gonna take a photo. She feels like she did a pretty good job in making a British meal. It is on a giant Yorkie though. That's not normal. A giant Yorkshire pudding is not very normal. It's not the most normal thing to have a giant Yorkshire pudding. It's not very normal to have this, okay? Like it's not this plate here, that's not normal. But everything else is. Everything else delicious, comfy. There you go. Ta-da! Now, how many meals is this gonna feed people? It's gonna feed like a lot of people. Like this is a big meal. This is like maybe 10 people will eat this. Like it's so much. You remember we still have more lamb in the corner. We still have more of it. We can bring it out. She'll add it to the pile of things. Cause it's cooked now for sure. It's definitely cooked now. Cause Tori left it on for another like 10 minutes. I can't believe how much mess it makes though. This place, it always makes so much mess. Even though right at the end, you think it's okay, but no, it makes a load of mess, okay? She'll let this thing rest for the rest of the time. There you go. Put juice in. That's the best part. You put the juice in there. That's when you know that's gonna taste good. Oh, the lamb definitely has a smell now. The lamb is definitely cooked now. You can eat it all by yourself? You know how long it's gonna take you? You know how long it's gonna take you to eat it by yourself? Gaute, 1 year long. Gaute. Happy New Year! Happy New Year to you! We have completed our English roast dinner. And she thinks she did a good job. It's perfectly cooked in her opinion. The roast lamb balls, everything. She would never make this again. Just saying, like she likes making it, but it just takes so long to make something that is like, you need sauce, you know, you need a sauce to go with it, you know? It's not like a ramen. Ramen takes like 12 hours to make. The broth takes like 12 hours to make. So maybe we will never do a stream of making a ramen because that's gonna take us so long. But I don't know. That's it. We're done. We're done. Ta-da! Oh yeah, you can look at her claws. You can look at her cute little claws. She has pom-pom pudding and a tiger on it. Right now, everything else is kind of messy though. Don't look at the rest. Look at the cute one. Look at the cute one. But yes. She done? This is gonna be like 8 meals. She doesn't even know how she's gonna eat all of this. Like, this is so much food. But it's fine. It's all good. She'll figure it out. She needs to do some cleaning. She needs to wash up before she gets to eat. Let's go! Thank you so much! Thank you so much, Ruffy! Thank you! Thank you halfway. Yeah, you are halfway. Thank you so much! It looks delicious. Thank you so much. Hope Tori will be for all of eternity. As long as you guys still come and visit her kitchen, she'll be here cooking and making sure there's another plate for you. Thank you. Thank you so much for the gift. Tori is gonna head off, clean everything up, eat. Because she hasn't eaten today yet, so that's probably not great for her. It's like 3 p.m. and she hasn't eaten today yet, so she's gonna enjoy this meal. And she'll see you all next week. She's not sure what time. She's gonna go to that fancy outlet mall, and it's her mom's birthday on Thursday, so there won't be a stream then. There'll be some streams. Troy's not sure what to do. We'll figure it out. And Troy has her little hedgehoggy, her little comfort hedgehog. Let's go! Let's go! Is there a next cooking stream? She will. Yeah, she loves cooking. Not gonna lie. She hopes you enjoy it as well. She knows she does. She's not a professional cook, okay? Like, she is. The only reason why Tori cooks is because she doesn't want to pay to eat. Like, she doesn't want to pay a lot for food that tastes good. So she just learned how to cook. So this is like if you're expecting like professional cooking, do not come and watch Tori. Do not come and watch Tori, because you're not going to get professional cooking. What you will get is the cooking that like your next door neighbor will do for you. You know, like maybe like the cooking like a significant other will make for you. It's a bit messy. There's no rhyme or reason, but you know, it tastes good. It just doesn't look good as usual. Like, it's messy, you know? It's not clean. Tori can't do that. It looks delicious. You think it looks delicious? Like, your mom, like, for example, the wok. Y'all make fun of the wok, but like, it's exactly the wok that your neighbor will have, and they will be like, hey, she made too much. Do you want some? And then you're like, yeah. And this is the food you will get. Delicious. So do not expect Gordon Ramsay cleanliness. Do not expect things to go 100% well. The whole point of the cooking stream is to teach you how to cook like a normal person. You know, it's not really teaching and showing you how to cook, but you know, like, you're not expected to have all these neat, fancy gadgets. You're gonna get like a wok and a bowl, and you're gonna figure it out yourself. And that's what Tori's gonna teach you how to cook. That's how Tori's gonna teach you, okay? Do not expect anything else. Maybe one day, maybe when Tori gets her kitchen extension, maybe she can be all fancy and oh yeah, use this gadget. But for now, you're gonna get what Tori normally is like. And a lot of confusion at the same time, where Tori's like, where's everything? She has no idea where anything is. She's homey. You know? She's homey. That's probably the best way of explaining what it is. She's a homey tiger who likes to cook for all her gal pals. So, with that said, Tori is gonna go now, okay, everyone? Thank you so much for coming by. Tori is gonna give you lots of love, and she'll see you all next week, okay? Wait, she can't see where she's going. Okay, wait. So much. There we go. Look out there, everyone. Oh my god, bye everyone. Thank you. Have a lovely new year. We're gonna celebrate Chinese New Year again later in the month, but for now we're gonna celebrate Tori's. No, it's not Tori's New Year either, because Songkran is it's a Thai New Year, so it's not even Tori's New Year. Let's celebrate the common British New Year.